Okay, welcome back guys. So now we're going to talk about Rendezvous. So Rendezvous is an amazing trend for me because it really epitomizes a catwalk woman, and this season we've really talked a lot about bringing products, reminding clients how amazing Catwalk is as a brand in the salon, and it's a money maker, and it's not just about doing hair on the runway, but it's about creating beautiful hair that you can sell every single day and just do naturally at home as well, and super easy to use. So again, for me, actually the girl behind me here is the picture from the campaign that you're going to see really soon that really emphasizes the trend. Rendezvous for me, it's a really youthful trend. So it doesn't mean you have to be young to have this type of feeling, but you just have to have that youthful vibe about you. It's effortlessly cool. It's always confident. She's really chic. The hair is a little bit lived in, so it's never perfect. She doesn't wear too much makeup. She doesn't use too much product in her hair. And it's a casual elegance. The girl has a natural swag, or woman I should say, and she's always stylish, and it's about texture in the hair and in her clothes. And it's a very carefree, feminine kind of feeling, and it's a woman who definitely knows who she is. So I really love hearing Warren talk about this trend as well. So
yeah, this trend's amazing. I think with the last two trends, they have a definite predominant spirit. But with Rendezvous, it's actually split into two. So what you actually have is you have two sets of women for this one trend or tribe. You have the more natural Rendezvous and the more creative or stronger variation. So we'll talk about the more natural variation. So Rendezvous, the woman who's more organic or more natural, will want to create more timeless, organic looking colour. So you would look at Pantones such as Hessians or Velvet Blondes or very natural brunettes. How you would work with this is the woman here really wants her colour to match her overall complexion. So she wanted to enhance her inner beauty or what she sees in the mirror on a day-to-day basis. So hints and tips when working with copyright colour is to create a very soft organic blonde. You can work with the High Lift series and you can actually work with a lower activator, and what you create is softer, more neutralised blondes. When you actually look at the Rendezvous from a more creative element, so the different woman or the different spirit within this trend or tribe, she's very loud, but she's a natural swag, always stylish. So I would say she's like the bedhead girl who's grown up and she's moved into Catwalk. So she still has that element of bedhead swag, but she's she's a Catwalk woman, which is fantastic. And I think that the new campaign that we've done has a little bit of that in it as well. So the woman here, she still wants to look timeless, but she wants it to be a bit more like popping of colour. So here you would look at pre-lightener, and then you would use a glossing service. So when you work with a glossing service, here she wants like rose quartz, like denim blues, and like metallic is a massive trend for spring, summer. What I'm going to talk about next is at TIGI, we're really well known for not only when we look at catwalk and we look at fashion, but also our education is always ever changing and always wanting to be updated. So we have something that we've developed called the TIGI 24/7 app. And within this, you can inspire, you can draw up techniques, you can use it in very different ways. It's a fantastic tool that we use in the academy and in the studio on a day-to-day basis. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about it inspirationally. So if Maria was my client and she was sat in the chair and she said to me, Warren, I want you to do whatever you want to do, and I'm talking to her about Hessian blondes, Nordic blondes, pearls, I know in my head what that looks like, but to Maria, it can look very different. So descriptive words are great, but you actually need to communicate it and back it up with an image. So we've developed something here, and you have colour inspiration within the app, and you also have styling inspiration as well. So if I go into colour inspiration, what you actually get is a mood board, and you can see here that we have everything from coppers to brunettes to blondes. So I'm going to click here to this one, and I'm going to share with you this mood board. So here you can see a combination of blondes, and I'm going to click on this one here, which I would refer to as like a pearl or like a nude blonde. What you actually have here is a descriptive language which you've communicated with your client. You have the mood or the image to back it up, but then what we also have is we have mixtures for you to create this as well in the salon, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a really great app, and actually how you can download it is you go to the App Store and you search for TIGI 24/7 and you download it straight away. It's a great app to use. You can actually book online education as well, so you can book it online and you can see us in the academy and also book your in-salon educators as well.
That's amazing, Warren. I really wish we had that around when we were younger hairdressers, because what a cool way to give information for your clients. So I can't wait to use it.
Yeah. Use it now if you want.
Thanks, Wazza. All right, guys, so now we're going to go and speak to Jade a little bit and get to know her a little bit more and see what she's done with her hair. Okay?
Cool. So with my prep work for my model today, a lot goes into just starting to create a bit of texture with the products and things that we'll be using. So we're going to start off just by slightly damp hair, applying some of the strong mousse from the roots to the ends, evenly distribute, and then we just start brushing through with a flat paddle brush. We also then start layering in a bit of salt spray just to give that bit more grit, as this style is going to be a lot more natural and a bit more lived in. We're going to keep it in sort of a very soft central part, so it's still quite young and youthful as well at the same time. And then we're going to section in from the ears and start off by drying at the front. We're going to start drying in more with a flat paddle brush rather than a round brush, because rather than having too much volume and curl, we actually want to get it a lot flatter at the root and a bit more of a bent, beveled look as a curl rather than a full-bodied curl. So following on to the other side, you would carry this on all the way through, making sure that the hair isn't too wet when you start drying through. It's just literally just almost drying the product into the hair. This is one of my favourite looks. It's the kind of hair that I enjoy doing, I think, because I like that look myself also. It's always nice to have a bit of texture, and I like it to look a bit more lived in at the same time.
Well, it looks really cool. It looks a little bit 70s. So clients asking for this more in the salon, Jade?
I think it is. I think a lot more softer looks are coming in now, sort of your old school GHD curls and things like that are definitely out now. So everyone is wanting much more of a natural look that almost looks like they've just got out of bed at the same time. So following on through the back, we literally just do these sections, split the head into two, and then again horizontally take your section. So we're just doing it in large sections. There's no need to be too fussy about it, because it is just a really nice natural feel and finish to the hair.
Amazing. So this wouldn't take too long in the salon, would it?
No, it would be nice and quick, because you tend to just literally start with the damp hair, apply the product, and then blast quite a bit of moisture out naturally as well. So then it's literally just that extra bit of product that you're drying in to create the curl as well. So once all the curls are in there, literally leaving the brush out so it stays in its wave, we would then just literally just getting the dryer on a warm and a cool heat and just starting to break out through the hair. Then starting to apply a bit of the Work It hairspray just to start setting it into place.
Cool. Amazing. For me, this kind of looks like the hair that is really editorial, and it's that real beachy kind of hair that clients would ask for, so it's amazing. Okay.
So we're back.
Back live.
Hello guys. So with my model's hair, pretty much, to be honest, we're nearly there. The prep work is the key to this style. So all we're going to do is just run through with some of the dry shampoo just to break it through a little bit. So it's just literally starting to break through that hairspray that we applied earlier to give it a bit more of a dry finish. And then you can just see this texture starting a lot more. You almost want a bit more of like a fluffier edge over the top. And then we're just going to literally run through with the TIGI curling wand and just literally create almost a bit more of a dent in the hair. So I'm just going to spin you around a second. So going with the natural texture that we've already created, we're literally just going to almost hug the wand just to create that little bit more movement in there.
That's so great, Jade. The way you're using that, I would have never have learnt in the salon. So it's really cool to see you use a wand in a different way like that.
Thanks to you guys. Right, so I'm just going to spin you back again. So just to lightly finish through, we're just going to run through with some of the firm hold hairspray. We used a lot more of the lighter products before because it's just literally just to finish and set it into place now. So again, keeping that shape coming away from the face so that we keep that bit more of a 70s feel. All right, I'll just get you to stand up for me, dear. So this is the lovely India for our rendezvous look. Just give you a little spin. And back. So I hope you like it. Thank you very much.